In August 2005, Hurricane Katrina displaced almost the entire population of New Orleans, scattering residents across the region, state, and country. Katrina caused one of the largest and most abrupt displacements of people in U.S. history, with an estimated 1.5 million people aged 16 or older having to evacuate their homes along the Gulf Coast. Katrina was responsible for $98 billion of property damage, and it made it the costliest and deadliest hurricane ever to strike in the United States. Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast on August 29, 2005, and 1,800 people were killed, and tens of thousands of homes and other buildings along the coast were destroyed. By the fall of 2006, almost half the residents had returned, and almost two-thirds had returned by the fall of 2007. But still, only 30% of low-income neighborhood residents have returned, as opposed to 90% in the rest of the city. The obstacles that prevented African American and low-income residents from returning was a lack of affordable housing. Much of the rental housing in the city was destroyed and never rebuilt. 4 years after the storm, rents were nearly 40% higher than they were before Katrina. The probability of returning during the first year after Hurricane Katrina increased with an evacuee's age and decreased with the severity of damage in the evacuee's country of origin. Blacks were less likely to return than whites, but this is primarily related to geographical patterns of storm damage. In high damage areas, those with children were less likely to return than those without children. 5 years after Hurricane Katrina, the Saints went on to win the Super Bowl for the first time ever. The city has seen much help from multiple organizations and is grateful for all the help they received.